Have you ever felt your cat's presence long after they've passed? Maybe you've heard a faint meow in the silence, felt a familiar weight curl up beside you, or even noticed a new cat enter your life with eerily similar habits. At first, you might think it's just grief playing tricks on your mind. But what if it's something more? What if your cat is trying to send you a message? After losing my beloved cat Moon, I started noticing strange signs, things I couldn't explain. Then, just a week after she passed, I met Mona, a rescued cat who felt like she had been sent to me. It made me wonder, do our cats ever truly leave us? In this video, we'll explore the spiritual and scientific perspectives on what happens when a cat passes, and why so many pet owners believe their beloved companions find a way to stay close, even after death. Let's uncover the signs together. Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. Moon wasn't just a cat. She was my shadow, my comfort, my little furry companion who loved to sit on me while I was asleep and then wake me up by licking my hair. Whenever I looked at her sitting in the sun, she seemed the most beautiful being I had ever seen. After her death, I rescued 6 cats and kittens. Still, I miss her ways of curling up beside me, pressing her warm body against mine as if she could absorb all my worries. And in a way, she did. She was there for me during some of my hardest days, purring softly like she was whispering, "I'm here. It's okay." Every time I recall the day she left forever, I feel the same deep sadness I felt on that Wednesday in February 2024, the day she passed away. The grief hit me so hard. I had sleepless nights with my pillow drenched in my tears. That deep, empty ache in my chest was unexplainable and was enough to keep me wondering, where was she? Did she just disappear? Or was her soul still out there somewhere? I needed answers. I started researching, reading everything I could about what happens to animals after they die. I found stories, spiritual beliefs, and even scientific theories. Slowly, I started to heal. Then, exactly 1 week after Moon passed, I met Mona, a calico cat sitting alone outside staring at me like she was waiting for something, or someone. It felt strange, almost like Moon had sent her to me. Coincidence? Fate? A sign? That's why I'm making this video. To share what I learned, to help others going through this same grief, and maybe to find some answers together. Do cats have souls? Science and spirituality. It's the question that haunted me after Moon passed. Do animals have souls? Do they continue to exist somewhere beyond what we can see? Science tells us one thing for sure. Energy doesn't just disappear, it transforms. The law of conservation of energy states that nothing is ever truly lost, only changed. If that's true, then what happened to the energy that made my Moon? Her warmth, her thoughts, her spirit? Spiritual beliefs offer another perspective. Many cultures and religions believe that animals have souls just like humans. In Hinduism and Buddhism, animals can be reborn, continuing their journey through different lives. In Native American traditions, animals are seen as spiritual beings, guides that stay connected to us even after death. And then there's the rainbow bridge idea, where pets wait for us in a peaceful afterlife until we meet again. For me, Moon was more than just a pet. She had a personality, a presence, a way of knowing exactly how I felt. She felt like a soul, something unique, something irreplaceable. So, if energy can't be destroyed, and if so many cultures believe in an afterlife for animals, isn't it possible that our cats live on in some way? Maybe not in a way we fully understand, but in a way we feel. That's what I set out to explore. The physical process. What happens when a cat dies? Watching your beloved pet take their last breath is heartbreaking. It feels unreal. One moment they were right there, and the next, you struggle to believe they were ever real, as if they were just a dream. You ask yourself, did you really have them? Were they real? As you reflect on countless memories, you realize, yes, they were here, and now they are gone. That's when you ask, what really happens in those final moments? When it comes to their physical existence, the body gradually shuts down. The heartbeat slows, and the process unfolds in stages. First, their breathing becomes shallow, and the muscles relax as if making a pathway for the deer soul or spirit to travel easily. The process is the same, but how quickly it happens depends on the state of your beloved furry child. If a cat passes naturally, the process can take hours depending on the nature of their illness. However, euthanasia takes only a few seconds. But the next question is, do cats feel pain when their body is shutting down, even if the process is peaceful? The truth is, it all depends. For instance, if a cat has an injury, that limb must have pain to cause discomfort according to the severity. Similarly, the nature of illness also makes them experience discomfort. But in natural death, as the body shuts down, pain often fades. The brain releases endorphins, natural pain relievers, that help the transition, making it easy. Furthermore, breathing slows, the heart weakens, and eventually, the patient drifts into a deep, unconscious state. Many vets say that when death finally comes, it's gentle, like falling asleep. But how about euthanasia? Although euthanasia is induced by humans, the process is designed to be completely painless. The medication mimics the natural process of passing away, ensuring a peaceful transition. It first relaxes their muscles instantly, and within seconds they are unconscious. Their heart stops soon after this, without struggle or fear. Many pet owners describe the moment as peaceful. Some even say they felt their cat sigh in relief. No matter how your pet passes, their final moments are peaceful. No struggle, no pain, just stillness. But did you know that some believe the soul takes time to fully depart? However, some spiritual perspectives emphasize that the soul takes some time to leave the body of your pet. Instead, it fades gently, like a shift in energy. Many pet owners describe the room feeling lighter, as if a peaceful presence remains for a moment. My dear cat Mona passed away due to complications from her spaying, and I now understand how difficult it is for pet owners to even consider euthanasia. Yet, as many pet owners have said, they felt that the process was also equally gentle. Even veterinarians who witness death daily report something curious. Many animals seem to relax right before they pass, as if they know it's time. Some even let out a final breath, a sigh of relief. This happens most often when their owners hold them close, gently whispering, "I love you. We will meet again in heaven." This was all about what happens to your cat's body when their soul, the dweller of this physical house, leaves. But remember this, no matter how your pet leaves, their eyes will always search for you. Many vets have also confirmed that 90% of owners don't want to see their pet passing and leave the room, but 100% of pets' eyes showed this final desire to be held and told that their human, who has been the center of their life, loved them. These pets may not have understood what was happening, but they longed for the same comfort a child feels in their mother's arms. So make sure to always be by the side of your pet. They love you and want to be loved. But what happens the moment the spirit leaves? What happens the second a cat takes its last breath? Does the soul float away instantly? Or does it linger for a while, saying a quiet goodbye? As I told you earlier, some people who've lost pets say they felt something in the room shift the moment their cat passed. A sudden warmth, a pressure lifting, a strange, unexplainable sense of peace. Others have seen their cat's eyes suddenly seem empty, as if whatever made them full of life was no longer there. That affirms different schools of thought that energy doesn't just disappear, and many believe this is proof that a soul takes time to transition. Some pet owners even report hearing or seeing signs within minutes of their cat's passing. A flickering light, an unexpected sound, a familiar scent in the air. Is it just grief playing tricks on the mind? Or is it their cat's way of letting them know they're still here, just in a different form? Then there's something even stranger, stories of animals that have briefly died and come back. Some pet owners say that after a near-death experience, their cat's behavior completely changed. A once timid cat suddenly became fearless. A playful cat turned quiet and distant. It's almost as if they had seen something on the other side and returned different. So, if a cat has a soul and it leaves the body, where does a cat's soul go? Different beliefs have given you different answers. Some believe our pets cross the rainbow bridge, a peaceful paradise where they wait for us until we reunite. It's a comforting thought, imagining moons somewhere warm and safe, chasing sunbeams and rolling in soft grass. Others believe in reincarnation, that a cat's soul doesn't just vanish but returns to another body, maybe as another cat, maybe as something else entirely. Some even say their new pets behave exactly like the ones they lost. Same habits, same quirks, even the same favorite sleeping spots. Then there's the idea that they don't leave at all. Instead, they stay close to us, visiting us as energy or spirits. Many grieving pet owners report feeling their cat brush against their leg, hearing a faint meow in the silence, or even catching a glimpse of their familiar shape out of the corner of their eye. And some other cat owners also report that after their cat's death, there entered another cat in their life, as if their departed cat left to make room for this new cat. Take my example. Just a week after my cat Moon passed, I found another loving calico cat with an eerily similar personality. It happened when I went back to the vet to collect Moon's carrier. There, I saw a rescued cat, Mona, freshly spayed, wandering in the room. She silently jumped into my lap and started licking my arm. It was like she was consoling me. The vet told me that I could adopt her. I rejoiced to know this and instantly agreed. Was it all? No way. Later, I rescued a tiny ginger kitten at just 3 weeks old. Tragically, when he was only 3 months old, a feral tomcat killed him. Can you believe that just a week after his death, I found another identical ginger kitten? As if he had been sent to fill the space my late kitten left behind? Today, I can proudly call myself a ginger mom who has 4 ginger male cats. My vet also thinks it's interesting for me to be a ginger mom chosen by cats. So I think maybe our cats never truly leave us. Maybe love is stronger than death. And maybe, if we pay attention, we'll realize they're still with us in ways we never expected. Perhaps this is why so many cat owners report feeling a head bump or a familiar weight curling against them long after their cat has passed. Many cat owners have even witnessed their other pets playing with an unseen presence, the way they once played with their departed friend. All that said, it's more than thinking that cats visit us after death. The connection is deeper. We don't know what contract they have with our souls. Perhaps they've made a promise to visit us even after they leave, while others ensure another companion enters our life to help us heal from grief. Losing a pet is heartbreaking, but perhaps they never truly leave us. We can still tell them we love them, whisper their name, hold them in our hearts, and believe they are near. After all, energy is immortal. Somewhere, maybe beside us or in heaven, they are listening, waiting to be reunited. If you've ever lost a pet, I want to hear your story about how you felt their presence. Have they sent you a sign? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to read them. If you like this video, why not share it with your friends who once lost their beloved cat? This way you can also soothe their hearts too. Subscribe to this channel for more amazing feline content.